Welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our journey, our continued journey to 250,000 subscribers. Look, don't unsubscribe. There is a lot for us to discuss. There's a lot for us to talk about, both good and bad. And that means going forward as well, including moments ago, Joe Biden spoke about the election results. And I got to tell you, the speech was short, but it was sweet. It was sincere. And Biden spoke about unity. And while I'm weary, because trust me, I'm getting a lot of emails from various different people, some of them pretty nasty. I really hope that Trump can learn from that message. I really hope that there will be unity in our country. Biden also said that Kamala should be proud of her campaign. And I agree. She should be proud of the campaign, as well as all of the people that had worked on the campaign for her. Play the clip.
For over 200 years, America has carried on the greatest experiment in self-government in the history of the world. And that's not hyperbole, that's a fact. We're the people. The people vote and choose their own leaders, and they do it peacefully. And we're in a democracy. The will of the people always prevails. Yesterday, I spoke with President-elect Trump to congratulate him on his victory. And I assured him that I'd direct my entire administration to work with his team to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition. That's what the American people deserve. Yesterday, I also spoke with Vice President Harris. She's been a partner and a public servant. She ran an inspiring campaign, and everyone got to see something that I learned early on to respect so much, her character. She has a backbone like a ramrod. She has great character, true character. She gave her whole heart and effort, and she and her entire team should be proud of the campaign they ran.
Yeah, it's right. Now then, sort of draw the contrast to what he's saying. He invited Trump and his transition team to the White House and to work alongside anybody that they want in this administration, in the Biden administration, for an orderly transfer. That's what we always talk about in this country. It's what makes America, America. And of course, put that in comparison, in contrast to January 6th, where obviously it was not a peaceful transfer of power. But he also said that he would honor the Constitution and have this peaceful transfer of power. This is, again, what makes us who we are. Play the clip.
I also hope we can restore the respect for all our election workers who busted their necks and took risks at the outset. We should thank them. Thank them for staffing voting sites, counting the votes, and protecting the very integrity of the election. Many of them are volunteers who do it simply out of love for their country. And as they did their duty as citizens, I will do my duty as president. I'll fulfill my oath, and I will honor the Constitution. On January 20th, we'll have a peaceful transfer of power here in America.
God bless Joe Biden. And I want to go back for a quick second and talk about the unity theme, what I was talking about before. Joe Biden turned around and he said something. I thought it was the breakout moment for this short speech that he made. He turns around and he says that you can't only love your country when you win. You can't only love your neighbor when you agree with them. Again, I can't begin to tell you the hate mail that I've received since Trump won the presidency. By the way, let me be very clear about it. Under no circumstances do I want to see him fail. Because if Donald Trump as president of the United States fails, the United States of America fails. I, like everybody else, should want him to succeed. And that doesn't mean that we don't want certain things to go away. For example, like the 6-week abortion ban. I'm completely against it, but I'm also not the president. I want to see Trump succeed. I want to see America succeed. And I want to see all Americans succeed. All right. He then play the clip.
You know, the struggle for the soul of America since our very founding has always been an ongoing debate and still vital today. I know for some people, it's a time for victory, to state the obvious. For others, it's a time of loss. Campaigns are contests of competing visions. The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made. I've said many times, you can't love your country only when you win. You can't love your neighbor only when you agree. Something I hope we can do, no matter who you voted for, is see each other not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. Bring down the temperature. I also hope we can lay to rest the question about the integrity of the American electoral system. It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent. And it can be trusted, win or lose.
Honorable. I mean, totally honorable. But what he also goes on to say, and it was what I was talking about, that despite the fact that I have differences of opinions, by the way, I have differences of opinions in terms of policy. Some I agree with Trump and I disagree with Kamala. However, everybody has certain issues that are more important to them, right? I'm not a single issue voter. But one thing that Joe Biden also said that I thought resonated very, very well is that we must get back up. And I mean, he's talking about, obviously, the Democratic Party, and we must continue the battle. And it's the battle for doing things that we believe are right. Play the clip.
Look, folks, you all know it in your lives. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. We all get knocked down. But the measure of our character, as my dad would say, is how quickly we get back up. Remember, a defeat does not mean we are defeated. We lost this battle. The America of your dreams is calling for you to get back up. That's the story of America for over 240 years.
Yeah, it most certainly is. But then Biden finishes, again, this short and very sweet speech by talking about the end of his term and the economy that his administration is leaving behind. As of this recording, the stock market is at an all-time high of like 42,700. People's 401k are soaring. Unemployment is at a record low. Job creation, a record high. Minority community income growth at an all-time high. He's leaving a great economy, despite all of the bullshit and bluster that you may have heard during the campaign. Look, I truly believe, as Joe Biden said, that these are contests. That's what it is. It was a contest between two people. And people do and say things that are probably more hyperbolic than they need to be, should be, would have been many years ago. But that's the nature of the way campaigns are run and the way that things are done today. And so while he is proud of the economy that he's leaving behind, we should all be proud of it, and we should only want to see America continue to grow. Play the clip.
You know, we're leaving behind the strongest economy in the world. I know people are still hurting, but things are changing rapidly. Together, we've changed America for the better. Now we have 74 days to finish the term, our term. Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people.
Yeah. And so let me then end this episode as I do all. It's now time for unity. That's going to be the word of the day. This vitriolic commentary that's going on amongst everybody, whether you are a supporter of Trump or you are a supporter of Kamala. We are all Americans. Make sure that you continue to subscribe, share with a friend, because there's a lot that's going to be going on over not just the course of the next 70 days, but over the course of the next at least 4 years. Hey everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.